Alright guys, we're going through the best tanks in War Tycoon. Today's been the update of adding the T90. So, I thought I'd leave it till today to do it. So, here we go. Bottom place is the Sherman. Well, to be fair, I'm not going to diss it completely like the P51 when I did that one. But it's not really that bad if you compare it to all the normal vehicles. Let's say you just unlock tanks, this would be way better than anything below Rebirth 6. So in a way this is good, but it's the worst tank. So the Sherman's got 1000 HP, and it goes 40 miles an hour, but it accelerates pretty slowly. And it's got 75mm main cannon, and 2 machine guns here. There's a person up there. Should I run him over? Yeah, we're going too slow to do anything, I think. Yeah, the turret does also move very slowly. I just really wanted to kill in the Sherman, really, since I don't think I've got one in ages. And yeah, that's about it for the Sherman. So it's a pretty terrible tank, really. But to be fair, it's a World War II tank. Anyway, next on the list, T72. It's a big jump from the German, but still pretty terrible. And one of the good things about this, though, is that the turret does aim quite far down. So say you're raiding a base, like, well, I'm just going to quickly take out the shield of the hotel, just so we can show you. Yeah, this has got 1300 HP, 300 more than the Sherman. Top speed of 40 miles an hour, so it's the same. But this has got 125mm cannon, so you know, it's a lot more. And it's got these 2 machine guns here. From like here, the turret aims down that far that you can actually just shoot these. Like usually you have to go pretty far back to do it, but it works pretty well with this. Next up is the Leopard. And the thing is with the Leopard, it is basically the same as the T72, except the main cannon is 120mm, not 125, and it just goes slightly faster at 45 miles an hour. And it's got 1400 HP, so it's just slightly better than T72, except for the smaller cannon, obviously. But I just see it doesn't go down. The cannon doesn't aim down as much. That's the only disadvantage, really. Anyway, next on the list is, it depends how good you are with it, but the adats. So it's a small tank. It's only got 800 HP, so less than the Sherman. But it's got these 8 missiles here, and they are air only, so kind of like a better Panzer. Because it's got these, well, it's only got 8 instead of 12, but it does more. But if you're not locked onto anything, you can actually use these as wire guided, like you've got on a Bradley. And these do like 200 each. I did a video on how much missiles do, and these missiles do 200 each. They're actually insane. And I've got this anti-air machine gun here, and it goes to 45 miles an hour. I've managed to kill a mouse in this because I snuck up on him. But if you get spotted, then it is a bit difficult. Because you've got 800 HP and can probably be taken out with like, 1 main turret. Okay, here it is against the Sherman, which I've just found. As you see, it shreds through it. I forgot exactly how much, but I know it's somewhere around 200. So look at that, it took me 4 missiles, one of them I missed, so... Alright, I've got a mouse. I forgot I had this skin on it actually, it's a bit weird. But this is the only tank in the game that has 2 main turrets. So it has here a 128mm. Let's see if we can hit that. Oh, that was good. That was a nice hit there. That was 128mm, so the biggest in the game. And the second one here is 75mm. So the kind of thing you see on a... Wait, was that? Yeah, it was. So it's got a 75mm, so the kind of thing you see on this Sherman, like over here. There we go, did a decent bit to that. Hit with a 128. It's dead. So literally 2 hits can kill stuff. And I mean, it's pretty good. Like, it's better than all the tanks before. It could definitely beat them all. But maybe an adats, that's the only issue. Say for example, had an adats. All you need to do to beat this is to go around them really fast, because the turret moves really slow. What have we got now? A Bradley. So then, Bradley, as you see, I've got Cosmic Cube of this. That's because this is an amazing tank. Before I got the Abrams, I literally sweated in this. So look at that, 2 dead. It's got 1150 HP, so not really that much. A bit more than a Sherman. Goes 50 miles an hour, so you can get away from anything. It's quite an agile little thing. This is like the enemy of the mouse, really. And it's got this 25mm explosive cannon. And a little machine gun here. It's only got 1 seat, sadly, but it's alright. And it does have these 2 wire-guided missiles. You do have these also on the adats. These ones do slightly more. Let's see how it does against the Sherman. This guy, I promise you, this isn't planned for me to fight this Sherman. It just sort of appears all the time. It's actually funny. Oh yeah, this against players is also pretty cool. I mean, we saw the mouse and it wasn't that useful, but this is really useful. Next one on the list is an Abrams. Right, so this has got 1600 HP. That's more than anything we've gone through so far. Well, except the mouse. But it is a very agile tank. As you see, it's anti-air amazing in this thing. Let's test this out. See how fast that killed him, man? Shredded through it. So it's got the 120mm cannon, which does that much to a C round. So that's about the same as a leopard, I think. And it's got 3 machine guns. 2 of them are controlled by the driver, like this. 1 of them controlled by another person. Top speed of 45 miles an hour. I think that's the same as a leopard. That's pretty similar to a leopard, actually. I never realised that. But yeah, 1600 HP. Let's take this out again. It'll be very annoying. Right, next on the list, it was actually added today. It's the T90. Alright, so this is the T90. It's a bit like the T72, really. Except it's got 1700 HP. It was added today. And it's more than an M1 Abrams. It goes 40 miles an hour, so same as a T72 again. And 125mm cannon. So you see, what's different about this compared to a T72 is that it's got this thing called passive. And what it does is it deflects lock-on missiles. So, you know, I said before about smoke blocking it. What it does is this completely sends it the other direction. So this, all you got to do is look at it, and it does it for you. Alright, so here's what happens when a javelin gets shot at a T90. So he goes flying the other way. Don't take a single bit of damage, but if I do get closer, like this, it does do a bit of damage, because they work a bit less well. So if you're at a decent range, it won't do anything to you, as long as you're looking at it. So I think this makes this really OP, because, as I know from a lot of base raiding, that kid who sits there with a javelin the whole time, and does 30% to your tank every hit, is so annoying. So being able to counter it somehow is really, really good. So that's why I think carries this tank into 2nd place. Obviously 1st place goes right to the abramsx. This here. This has a javelin itself, so it can destroy anything it wants, really. Like this. You could do that, as well as that. Dead. Just like that. This has got 120mm. It's a bit like an Abrams, really. It's got 1700 health, same as T90. It goes 50 miles an hour. Same as a Bradley. It's got this 120mm cannon, same as the normal Abrams. And instead of the 3 machine guns, it's got this explosive cannon with I made him leave. I just realised that. It has a 30mm explosive cannon and just a normal machine gun as well. No second gunner, but it also has the javelin launcher, as you know, which is really OP. So yeah, this just about covers it for all the tanks. The best feature, well, one of the best features in the game. I do love tanks, and I do think you guys should check out my ranking of the planes and also the helicopters, and maybe in a couple of weeks I'll do one on ships as well. And if you've got any video ideas for me, then let me know in the comments.